So much was expected of Queen's Park Rangers at the start of the season, but hopes haven't been fulfilled as yet, though, with players like Nigel Quasi in the ranks. There is still every cause for optimism. There's John Spencer and Mike Sheeran, two of the big strikers in the side. Another new era for Rangers. Ray Harford is their 7th manager in 10 years. John Hollins, his assistant. Can they kickstart the West Londoners' season? We're at the Manor Ground tonight, home of Oxford United, though not for much longer if the club's wishes come true. They originally wanted to move to pastures new at the end of last season, but there'll be no uprooting for next summer at the earliest. And Oxford might just fancy a chance tonight because Queen's Park Rangers have the worst defensive away record in the First Division.
First game picking this side. You're looking forward to it?
Yeah, very much so.
You get nervous at all before these occasions?
It always anxious, yeah. I mean, you want it to work, you want it to go well. I don't think it's nerves, I think it's just anxiety, maybe. I don't know what the difference is.
And what have been first impressions of the Rangers setup?
I like all teams when you take over, they're wanting to impress and they work very hard in training. We've probably had 3 days training this week and they work very, very hard. But you're always conscious that they're working too hard because they're trying to impress and they've got to prepare for a game. So the preparation is just as important as their enthusiasm.
In terms of the way the side can play, have you set yourself priorities?
Tonight or in future?
In both?
Well, you set certain things you like and certain things you don't like, and it's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to work, and there's going to be grey areas where they think that's well, and I think it's wrong. But we'll see. I mean, we've got a game tonight, we've got a game next Sunday, so, and both on the television has happened. But we'll see. We'll see after the games what's happening.
And finally, what do you make of Oxford?
They beat West Brom, and I was in charge of West Brom, so I know they can beat teams. And it's a very difficult place to come to, Oxford. It's got some of the best good games here, and it's going to be a very difficult game.
Thanks, Ray. Cheers.
And while Football League chairman have been talking about restructuring the league in a bit to solve recent problems, the problems here at the Manor Ground very real, and supporters are making their feelings known tonight with Save Oxford Soccer, the message. I wonder if they should be a bit more bothered about the SAS of Queen's Park Rangers, Sheeran, Spencer, and the third S of Sinclair in the visiting lineup tonight. What do you make of it, Al?
I think it's going to be a cracking match, I really do. Obviously there's discontent amongst the fans at the Manor Ground, whereas QPR, Ray Harford, he's made a brave decision, bold decision, set up West Ham fans. But he feels Rangers can go places. I just feel they could improve and raise the game tonight in front of the new manager.
Oxford make one change from side defeated Swindon in the last game. Brian Bolsterman, who scored an own goal and conceded a penalty in that 4-1 defeat, is left out and replaced by Phil Gipritz. Darren Burson, there's Robson, has shaken off Knox. And David Smith has recovered from a virus. Meanwhile on bench, Nicky Benja is just back after injury, and Christophe Remy has missed the last 9 matches.
Big game, isn't it? 4-4-2, they're going to go tonight. Head to go. Robinson right full back, which for the seller needs to play in the ball, feels as a football in centre half. Alongside Gilchrist and Ford on the left hand side. Midfield 4, Massey on the right hand side. Smith likes to get foot and gets on the ball. Padder, whereas fella Gray alongside is a tagger in the tackle, looks to destroy the midfield. And this time Joey Beauchamp, I feel on his game. If Oxford United are going to win tonight, Beauchamp must play a big part. Gets his fair share goal, gets forward quickly and with some lovely balls in flanks of Aldridge and Jemson. Jemson, a bit of a favourite here. Sometimes people feel he's a bit lazy, but give him the right serve in the box, he can put him away.
Harford's first election means cold shoulder for Steve Houston's 3 signing from Arsenal. Lee Hopper and Matthew Rose have missed recent games anyway, but they're joined on the sidelines by Steve Morrow, who's left out tonight. 2 fullbacks this evening are called. Mark Perry is back, and is Rufus Britt, who's missed the last 7 games. Simon Barker, who's one of the substitutes, missed some training this week. He's had back injury.
Lee Hopper, tonight game, come on boys, let's go off a good start. I'm sure he'll be talking about, you know, troubles at Oxford in the first 25 minutes, so important. Get on top, maybe home fans start having a bit more, and if Rangers can get the first goal, I think they go on and get 3 points. Perry right full back, ready, and yet the 2 centre halves. Brevett back in the side, strong left foot. Midfield, I feel Rangers are perhaps the better midfield of the 2 sides. If the work is right, there's no doubt Rangers have the pass in there. Peacock would get forward into the box in between 2 centre forwards. Quasi, we've heard so much about this youngster. Lovely left foot. Murray, good pace. He can get down the outside or get through the middle. And then Sinclair here maybe he wants to get away, playing the Premier with a good chance to prove himself tonight. Up front, Spencer, 91 at the first goal. A fancy little Scotsman tonight, and alongside Sharon, who could do with a few goals.
Mouse. Terry Hibber on the referee. It's in front of him there, Trevor Sinclair. I wonder if it could be a fond farewell to Queen's Park Rangers. He has expressed desire to play in the Premiership to enhance his international ambitions. His career has just stagnated a little over the last year. Got injured a bad time last season. Attempting tonight to show that he's back on top of his game and very definitely in the shop window. Dennis Smith has said, no matter what the club, every player has his price. Nick Sheeran has been attempting to justify the price tag that was placed on his head when he's made the club's record signing in the summer. Little smile and joke there with Rufus Bevitt, who's glad to be back in the starting lineup tonight, having missed the last few games. Already bringing a rear. It's big night for Oxford in the light of their recent problems, and for visitors who looking to give Ray Harford a winning start. Queen's Park Rangers never really enjoyed it off under Houston control, but can half education make the difference? Oxford against Queen's Park Rangers after the break. And Ray Harford kept watching brief for last game against Sunderland, but this is his first in charge as he gets to grips with the problems of managing Queen's Park Rangers. Most notably, can he hold on to his star players? And notably, Trevor Sinclair is his most prized asset. He's stated case for him to stay here, even though Sinclair appears to want to wear. For the Oxford manager, though, an entirely different set of problems, and that is actually seeing his players. Before gone already to Sheffield United for £400,000. A lot of speculation that likes Nigel Jemson could wide it could flow, but obviously they can enjoy a smile ahead of such a tense team. Darren Purse is another highly rated player in this Oxford lineup. Slotted into the role left vacant by Matt Elliott, who was big sale of last season. It's Oxford United kicking down the slope in the yellow tops who get the game underway. Going out of the Coca-Cola Cup against Ipswich last month was described as a financial disaster. It really was a result that broke Campbell back in terms of having to sell off players. Definitely are to get conference tonight to ease some of the gloom. Immediately tries to fit Jemson with a long ball. First aerial threat to the Queen's Park Rangers defence, although Mark Perry is allowed to shut that one behind for a good kick.
Outside time on the slip. Left in the early goal. Horrible when your hopes are put. Frustrated when you see yellow cards. What they need a good start to the match time.
The irony of it is that the yellow card protest is designed to draw attention to the problems that they have financially. And yet this says that they only really want a number of clubs with similar problems. The difference being that Oxford have admitted to theirs.
Again, to be seen to say, come on, you know, the QPR, especially on the travels, those against Sheffield is diabolical. We've got to take advantage of that, especially early in this game. Do like to get the ball forward quickly. Smoothly, smoothly, knows imports of Joe Beauchamp on the left-hand side.
He's just taken a tumble and recovered his footing.
Oh, he was a bit shivery there on Mr. Ilgram. I like some of the north to be cold.
Trevor giving it car ready. Wilson wearing the ball, but playing it right back. First just behind him. Much to the Whitehead, who's already missed 2/3 of the season so far with injury. And Van Hughes came in and did a good job as someone on home for both there. This is Jemson.
Just feel QPR midfield. There's a bit bothered there. Peacock lands the money. Trevor Sinclair. This fella, this himself, he's looking forward to see him getting the action. Can't strike the ball anywhere. 25 yards out, healer back.
After the goals in there, Queen's Park Rangers only win their recent run on John Lins up against this field.
One from Rob, we're going to have to match the work rate of Oxford field.
It's Matty. Touch with Jemson. Of course, Murray is all just tracking back. He's looking to set him clear away. Tim Ward, very odd, an inspiration figure of performance as they've hit him for a chunk of the season. This is Beauchamp. He can provide quality. And he's looking to do so with that. Goes to Jemson! And that is just the start. Box required.
That's a great strikers goal from Nigel Jemson. A beat on, we said at the top of the programme. If he was on form tonight, could make it an uncomfortable night for QPR. Taking on full back. Perry can't get footed. Watch Jemson get across the centre half. And 1-0. And really Carl Reddy be disappointed. Nigel Jemson head the course. Gone front Reddy and finds the back of the net. Great start from the home side.
Nigel Jemson really is the scourge of Queen's Park Rangers. He scored on his debut for Oxford against them in a 2 defeat at Lofts Road last season. He scored a penalty against them in 3-2 defeat here last season. He couldn't again here, that pass fell short, and Ross had to lay it on him. Double, isn't it?
Cracking, such a great strikers, you know. As soon as that ball went by, he thought, right, I didn't get into that near post position too early, by this time. But this fella lays in the top of his miss, especially here, man, and what a player he is. And Jemson, well, he read it so well, and the time to run was very, very important. From a centre-half point of view, Carl Eddy was very angry with himself. It's a good striker's goal.
It's quite in the protest, and it's hit another 200,000 to his valuation.
QPR's offensive record really is terrible. The worst away from home in the whole league. Ray Harford, well, is well aware of it, even more so now.
Harford will reflect briefly on the fact that it's the 34th league goal for the side of the seed already this season.
It was a clap ball for Beauchamp.
Rangers came in this game with only bottom two clubs, Huddersfield and Crewe, having worst defensive records in the league. And that's Rangers records now worse.
It's good play from forward as well. Captain bringing the ball down the left-hand side. His understanding with Joey Beauchamp in front of him, down the left is so important.
Jemson. Murray. Rangers now to the awful start. We have to get a grip on the game. Started this match 10 paces apart on the league table. Brits playing with Jemson to a bit of respite in the throw.
From a defensive point of view, the big rushing already disappointed. Is a turning centre half, and really, just the speed of thought from Jemson, the good delivery for Beauchamp left him on his heels really.
Sinclair. Wide the leads. When you're talking about players' values, all scorers are a great commodity. And I'd be glad now that Nigel Jemson did reject the possibility of that move to Berry.
Well, it's goal delivery, hasn't it?
They found themselves, I hope they found themselves a goal scorer this week. The signing of Tony Ellis. Robinson. Back Jemson.
Pass from Ossig. The one thing that worries me about Rangers in the field, they can't allow players to just pass the ball around. They're all quality players, no one Peacock, Wiley, Murray, Sinclair. They have to get the foot in. Really, when you had the strike bar up front of Mike Sher and John Spencer, and give them enough for the ball in the right places, they will find the back of the net.
Spencer now, behind was Phil Gilchrist, and this Ford who started the ball move. Smith. Peacock.
Spencer there. Open your legs up. And Spencer needs to feet in the build-up. Then spins, gets him on the box.
Massey. Back of the way. Well as Massey, and suddenly a gap was opened up for him. And as Quas tried to get across, he got the shot in.
I don't realise he was last bend there. He was looking to his left to try and cut the pass, and suddenly Massey thought, hold on a minute, I'm here. Look Quasi. Show Massey inside, and sure enough, he gets his stick away.
Peacock's drivers back to the Sinclair, and Peacock turned up the box. They could find him, and they couldn't find ball. It was a move that certainly had tension.
This fella lost in the box. He played behind two strikers.
Beauchamp on a charge. And Jemson is taking a bat. And he's in a goal!
Sky high for Nigel Jemson. Lovely, first time the game up was evident there. And suddenly getting half a yard on the left hand side. First to pick it up, Quari again, can't close him down. Good powerful strike just over. Once again, no Rangers player going towards the ball. No challenge.
Nigel Jemson only scored one goal in his previous 10 games before tonight. He's made an explosive start this game.
Pop me before the game. I think it was a bit complimentary last time we were there.
Strike clubs together. Quari. Came off hers.
It's a good game for this alternate car. He should be tested with lots of Shannon and Spencer against him. A little mistake there. The player's a good player.
Yates and Ray have both come up back.
Ready of the live. I would love to get he's done this one to pick up that earlier up to goal.
Also a score earlier in the season on Sky against Manchester City. Will they be looking for from this? It's a low one. Sinclair. Come on in the ball, Ray in the way. Hit off by Aldridge, Jemson. Ops playing to link the ball, and then look for Beaton. Sniffed about, but it was just moved it on. We've gone for another shot. Well, he's firing from all angles, all Rangers at the moment. Nigel Jemson.
Jemson obviously fancies his chances, doesn't he? It's great when you're striking, get an early goal. You think, right, second one, maybe a hat-trick. Look again the way QPR, look at the way they're picking up. Run for Beauchamp again, ball eventually comes. Look at this, it's ocean space again. Luke gets the ball, and now who goes towards him? I tell you what, they must close down up quick, the Rangers.
Well, Ray Harford is now as a good coach, and saw from the first game against Sunderland last week when he was just watching that it was the defensive side of Rangers game that needed to be sorted out.
Looking a bit stealing there, let's smile. Gavin Peacock. Just a little bit late on the tackle there. But that's what the QPR midfield need. They do need a little bit of power and stealing there to go on with nice skills, and there they have.
I've said on taking over that they had a big number of attack-minded players. And he wants to still it to them that defenders the responsibility of the whole team, not just the back four.
Away from him, you really have to be right, especially early on. And as you felt, that's another soft goal getting away. You mustn't take credit away from the smash serve from Beauchamp attacking the full-back wing. And Jemson read it so well, wink the crowd. It's full of confidence.
He'll maybe be hoping to benefit again from the service of Beauchamp now from his corner. Jemson did get touched as a kick at the back post, and it was the height of Yates that won the day for Rangers. Spencer's clearance, looking set Sinclair away. Good ball. This is Murray. Sheeran and Quaz up ahead. Quaz, Brett has made burst. And the inside left channel. Beauchamp is his foot though. Pressure applied to Spencer. It's on the trick in one possession back. 3 up against 4 defenders. It was played into no man's land, but really just took a big risk there.
Pass relieved, see that goal wide, and I promise you, it wasn't too far wide. Sinclair had one option here, and that was Mike Sheeran. This time, Ford misses a challenge. Sinclair looks up, Sheeran's to run the post. It's too high, look how close person. Clear it goes to the near post.
No one behind it, could have afforded to leave it. Was corner over Rio Yates. Sinclair. Now Pell trying to revive. Chasing for the Rangers.
Rangers have 4 or 5 chances now, get the ball in 2 from corners, and every time crossing cut. We need more better quality. I just feel maybe Oxford to be a little careful. They've got noses in front early on, but the Rangers on a counter have some players, especially Mike Sheeran.
One win in Penn, 4 tied for Oxford. Beach and Jemson got goals in that victory against Port Vale. They are the architect of the own goal so far. Beauchamp, he provided with a cross, Jemson the scorer. This is Drew Beach again showing tricks. Very sharp quality. Gilchrist. This is Puss. Robinson. Gilchrist. Aaron Puss, only 20 years age. The run is made by Gray, and Jemson's in the box if you can find him.
Smashing run from Martin Gray. And really, the QPR midfield, especially Quasi and Murray, just watch. This fella made a great 30-40 yard run at the boss. First slotted it beautifully. Just looked up, stroked it with the right foot. But look at this, here's the marking. He's ran through 2 midfield players, and unfortunately box and cross good enough.
It is Ford. Sinclair. Perry. It's Jemson. Robinson. Smith.
You've gone for stuff up, so good vision, really pass.
And Beauchamp looking for a quality ball in. He's underneath it. The pressure here from Ford to dispossess Murray. Beauchamp with better advice at Cherry. Just clear the first man's time. Smith. Gilchrist. A little congested on the left box. Yes. Is Aldrich. Takes the ready pace, getting across. It's almost gone through to Gray.
Rangers defence really is season's in at the moment. Good play from Aldridge.
Lucky escape for Quasi. First let down. He did manage to redeem the situation. Defending by the skin of their teeth at times, Rangers. And no surprise that Ray Harford is in mark for a defender at the moment. I think he's already got the fillers out. Good again from Beauchamp. And he's found Jemson. Two leads will both wait in the box and we'll have to wait a little longer.
When Beach gets there on the left side, there's an excitement in the crowd.
Spender. Hit by Gilchrist against the Sotsman. This is Bevitt. Waiting for Peak to pass ahead of him and then switching Quali. Murray. This Sinclair. Looking to Benson. Peacock! 1-1! And Adam Peacock playing a left-and-favored position on the left, but he came in just the right time to deliver the equaliser.
Now, 400 league game, Peacock, superb. Woods, as we said, loves to seek in the box. It's time the far post. It's out beautifully by Sinclair. What a quality finish again. And Gavin Peacock, really, what a good player he's been over the years. Seeking at the far post, left foot, reaches all the way. Far post, excellent finish. Good vision from Sinclair. Cutting inside on the right foot. What a miss for a finish. Just let's drop to the far post. Quality, 1-1. There's the celebration. Superb Gavin Peacock.
Rangers leading scorer celebrates his personal milestone of that 400th league appearance in his career with a goal. A goal that Rangers badly needed, settled himself down to the only shot of that third-minute strike from Jemson. And is that to be the turning point, or will Oxford's early conference re-emerge?
Very good serving goals at Chelsea, up at Beauchamp, but ledge up there. But that was quality finish. Sneaking far post, just let the ball drop, didn't panic. An ideal finish right across the goalkeeper, aiming the far post. Quality.
Peacock is 3 years age now. And like Nigel Jemson, he scored in this fixture last season. Queen's Park Rangers 3-2 victory here. Rangers actually completed the league goal over Oxford last season.
There's no doubt Rangers the goal. Especially they're trying to defend. I'm not impressed at all the back door.
Here's Gray. Matty. Awkward left grab his head, but there was no one there to take advantage.
And once again, it's lack of confidence back there. I think top confidence, it will just Sinclair's confidence good. Coming inside, his first few crosses were awful, really hitting the first defender. But also just backed off a let Trevor Sinclair come inside. And just took his time, he actually got in his right foot. Wasn't closed down, was hurried, didn't he pick Peacock out well.
And a push two from Adam Peacock. First all argued that Bill White has succeeded in only hit a man around this season, although he played 2 minutes before to make just 3.
Looking very, very comfortable as well. They're patting the ball out well, they were supporting and playing the ball in the 3 or 4 options. And suddenly just making lots of concentration there. It's Rangers back in.
The confidence they were showing certainly belied the impression that's given the off-the-field problems have got to them. Now they pick up the thread once more, and Aldridge is on the corner.
And Yates fell there. Steve Yates, that was a goal kick. I think he caught it there. Aldridge sneaked in behind, made up good ground. Now Oxford sent the big boys again. Willie the near post, although trying to float it right to the far.
And Jemson have voted the near post, and Aldridge is online too. That's went for it, and the goalkeeper showed good reactions there, push that one away.
It's quite incredible, Rob. You will see here, we'll look at the report again. We've proved already they love that near post, and yet Rangers can't deal with it again. Again, it's quality ball in. Jemson, lovely flick, and really that deserved a second.
Here's Murray. Spessa. Sinclair. Sheeran in sensory box, joined again by Peacock on the left-hand side. Looking quasi near push this time though.
Watching certainly keep behind ball out, which is allowing Sinclair to come inside. They really got them talking. Put him wide, sure, Mike, because Sinclair now think, right, I'll come inside if you show me.
Revitt. Wide Peacock. Ford. One by Aldridge. Rangers have really picked it up since that equaliser. Spencer to Sheeran. Here's Martin Aldridge. Given away again. A bit superior possession lately, Oxford.
I couldn't understand it as well. Just very told with no again person. In the end, Aldridge gave away, but it's so much time. I think Rangers must look it back again and look sharp on the break. Really, Rangers must start a foot in midfield with every sharper in there.
Smith. Robinson. Messi trying to play in behind Quadi.
But I'm happy there.
The Raiders have lost 3 successive away matches coming to this one. They haven't won in their last 6 away games.
They're going very hard in on Wazia. He's without great ability, but this guy a chance, he'll get the ball and you.
Irish competitor, Martin Gray.
This is where Rangers really have to pick up though. It's too academical and back for me. Yates and Eddie have got to get closer.
Good ball, just went for it, Roberts lost it. Roberts is appealing there for more protection. He plays a cluster of Ovid play bumped into the ground. It's Rangers on the break here and Murray's looking threatening. Still Murray, well, they're in danger there, had he fencing there, but Robinson hold their progress.
I don't see why he stopped there, you know. He knew it's support, and that finish, they're going on themselves, he's got tremendous pace. And I don't think the Oxford defenders were caught.
Sinclair. Massey. Jemson. Gray. Laid it off for Massey. Went to win again for Credit. Ranger wanting too much time, and Jemson!
Jemson anywhere around the bottom now. He's not looking for his fullest striker, Aldridge. Aldridge was shaking his head there, but Jemson smelled goals now.
Onto his credit already, but it's been cancelled out by Peacock, and Quasi's taken up there. It was a competition with Martin Gray.
Well, he's a tough tackle midfield player. And we said a couple of minutes ago, he got sure with the fella because he picks, you know, no bones about it. He goes for it. It's Quasi got the first in the certain contact. That's his game though. He goes in there to throw back on the ball.
Quasi's player who's been grounded. He's in some been after the challenge. Rangers have been making some very useful breaks from the field, and Gray obviously has seen it as his role prevent that from happening. Murray earlier got through.
This fell for me, just gone all the way, because this way he loves break from the back. He's got support, but I felt he could have gone straight for goal. He is quick. And suddenly he spots Sinclair away to right, but good tackling, good anticipation. This is what sort of got to care. I feel Rangers on the counter have the pace to get behind them.
Rangers didn't be left 10 for too long. Was is already ready to return and is now back on. Has just stayed out on the left-hand side with Peacock tucking in. Massey. Here's Brevet with throw. Spencer. Perry, after missing the last 3 matches, doing pushing the pressure here from Kieran.
Sheeran pushing well there. Good press it the side, Sheeran, he certainly will have to. Sheeran is one of these guys, I mean, but once locked on in, he'll get in the box, he keeps making the runs, and surely it's not a matter of time before goals come again from Sheeran.
Relatively balanced spell to join Queen's Park Rangers. So 4 so far, Nick Sheeran, and the only one a winning performance, ironically, was against West Brom when Ray Hofford was in charge.
And then it's silky down themselves with Rob. How light was he kept getting there?
And Jemson now looking to find Aldridge. Massey's in there, looking to cause a distance to Beauchamp, who gets away.
Jemson on the ball, just coming inside, normally taking time to get in the box. And as a defender, you should let that happen. Look hungry tonight to do, Jemson. I've said it's great when you get there and they touch an early goal. But really, the freedom he's having on the ball around 18-yard box, not good enough. Won't be good enough for Ray Hartford.
West Beauchamp was who sought out the defence, and he did it. A lot of the time with organisation, with the personnel that he inherited. One of the defenders did, by ironically, from Queen's Park Rangers, Andrew McDermott, although he wasn't getting a regular game by the time Hartford left. So he's proved it before at working with the resource at his disposal. Keep for Spencer. It's with a hit clear.
Without doubt, Rangers resisting, they want to knock down in the field area. Shall allow Peacock to slip left. It's a good ball. Peacock wastes no time to get a ball back. Boxer, the definite upper hand in the high balls. The 2 centre-backs will win them. It's when Range can win a knockdown to second ball.
Things a new manager for attitude, and Rangers have responded, having behind after 3 minutes, looking to take the lead here for the first time, but the ball is cleared by Robinson.
As he again sent forward, just hit it, needs it in the post.
Spencer here to set Shearer through, Paul Cliss.
This one tries to get a good run on the left-hand side. Because Weiss can't really get a run to strike the ball with right foot. And Weiss hit the near post.
This is one of those grounds where stand is quite close to the pitch and the corner's filled in, not much of an opportunity to run up to corner taker. Brett Hurt. Heading.
He's now going to pass the ball a lot better. Beginning to settle down a little now from the back level.
The worst fear of Watford was that the crowd start go against them, and been a bit worried, I think, Wilson tries about to the distribution from the back. Thus, found forward. Peter. Going for a quiet phase after that exciting starting with Joe Beauchamp.
That's certainly ball for Auckland, certainly. And feed it to Joey Beauchamp's seat. Loves to run at defenders. And a good cross of the ball. Sometimes comes in down, little one goes, and yes, he's for share of goals.
We'll talk about Sales. Beauchamp really has been overlooked after his ill-fated experience at West Ham, where he left for a couple of months without making a first-team appearance. But he's again restated his ambitions this week to play the Premiership. Whether a side there would be prepared to take a chance on after what happened at St. remains to be seen. Ready into back of Nigel Jemson. That's it, very ambitious.
Yeah, it's a long way, isn't it? He's at slope behind him. Just thought, okay, not clubbing me down, I'll try one, but really, it's a long way, very ambitious.
More football coming up this weekend, a cracking nationwide league match for you on Sunday. So coming up on Friday, week December the 19th, Prince Nadim Mohammed goes to New York to defend his world title against Ken Kelly. It's a special pay-per-view event on Sky Box Office, and for more information, call 090 800 888. That's 090 800 888. It's a big football game is Sunday at noon, Wolves against Nottingham Forest, and that's on Sky Sport 2.
I think the 40 Sunday's game, Rob, Forest riding high, and if QPR have any aspirations of getting in the playoffs, these games like this, I think, got to start taking 3 points from.
Aldridge now, an opportunity for Beauchamp if he play in. As Ryan Perry's in here, it's 2-1. A sparkling finish from Joey Beauchamp.
Well, what can you say? Mention Elliott to play in the Premier, and we know the whole of Premier Scouts tonight need to be watching Aaron Burst, but they've got to be impressed with this. This is quality. The fullback takes a dummy on the right foot. That's a casual, beautiful strike in the bottom corner. The goalkeeper gets a touch, but this is quality. A little look, it steals it into the right foot, and Oxford back in front. It's time some action QPR on the counter, but this is quality. And Roberts can't put out. Beautiful finish from Joey Beauchamp, just with the right foot, bottom corner.
Ranger looking for an immediate response, but Robinson has got it clear. But another great moment for Joey Beauchamp, who really does seem to turn on the style over here. So a cracking game in the 3-0 victory against Wolves early in the season. And now he's gone into double figures for the campaign, although funnily enough only 4 of his goals have come in the league. Many of them have come to Coca-Cola Cup.
Every time he's received the ball tonight, he's looked electric, looked bouncy. Mark Perry's having having a hard time against Joey Beauchamp. Mind there's a few fullbacks do here at the Magrant, riddling back the club loves.
Fair shrewd, the sale for $1 million and then the repurchase for a fraction of that.
That's a quality finish, isn't it? He finds himself in tremendous space. And really Aldridge found him well, but this is a quality here. Had a little look, get in, 2-1, and runs to his band.
It all looked like he had the edge over Mark Perry, but he still had to beat him.
Likes his guard. That's how easy it was.
Murray here looking for Sheeran, forward in the way. Great. Aldridge inadvertently. And left him unable to play Jemson in. Peacock only had a race on there to try and get that ball. Almost automatic in the process.
And Massey knows nothing about either. And really when Massey, Gray, Smith, and the better Beauchamp, Ranger with a firm still, they have to actually break. They're doing it.
Sheeran. First. Running in Spencer. Played off by Gray. Jemson unable to keep it in play. Well, you can't complain about quality of Queen's Park Raiders finishing if they only had one attempt and scored with it, but this show Oxford have been on so far, Alan.
Just Rangers I've said it probably 3-4 times now. Whenever Oxford are getting the ball, Rangers are not closing them down fast enough. And especially the field players, when they're looking at goal, no one's come out of the defence to close them. They've run past the field players and they, why not? I'll let lie here.
Massey.
Simba just in the ball up. He's got to see more of the ball on the far side and right hand side. No doubt quality, he's trickery, has to see more of the ball.
Well, Beauchamp has again helped to quell the protests in the crowd. They forgot about holding up the yellow cards while they're playing the team on this sort of performance. Jemson, the control with his arm. Just the speech through again here once more. He's taking on Berry, looking for Aldridge this time, and Brett clear in time.
Perry doesn't know what he's doing now. He doesn't let it go close. He can't dive in anymore. And this time, Beauchamp just clip it back. Again, the little fragile back there, Rangers.
Mass Gray. Jemson. Challenged by Brett. Sinclair. This is Quasi. Sharon will go for it.
What a ball from Bazzi. That's the best thing the kid done in the match so far. That deserves someone at the end of it. And like Sharon, it's not just happening. So close getting in the end of this, but this is a wonderful ball. Gina whisker away. Bazzi released for sake by Sinclair. Whips in, ending away from the keeper. Really, someone's got to get the end of it.
Here's Vincent. Set break here this time.
He's good. Feels that was a corner. He's take chance, he's get forward now, and Rangers midfield got to be very careful, especially the two middle men, Murray and Quasi. Have to track this fella.
Well, maybe Mike Ward has a little too much protesting to referee, because before the goal kick was taken, he's pulled him aside.
That's where that one incident. He felt he certainly went against Oxford. Terry O'Brien had no nonsense at all from the captain. Any more of that, pal? And I'll do one a yellow card.
Hillmore said before the game that his last two matches he lost an assistant referee through injury. He's going for the hat-trick tonight. There's Ford. Push the bus on Murray.
That's what Oxford are all about. Well, when it's going to be one, they're fully committed.
His head to free kick. But again, tries to make Uri's team more organised at the back.
Oh, Ross has gone down as if he was pulled back here. John Spencer saying, sorry if there was contact. Pop looked at him as if he's a problem. He went straight to the floor there. Not happy, trying to clear it up line. Little Scotsman, he leaves foot in there.
Oh, the free kick given.
Yeah, it just looks simple. Look, plays that line. Spencer, it's just there. Rakes that down the shin. I'm not sure that was meant.
Ready. First again.
I thought he started a third job. But, I thought he made a bit much that.
First it did right over the assistant referee, and you clearly can see up in it to draw Terry Heron's attention to it.
Can Quasi deliver this time? So he's stuck running. First two all good. Right against that wall. Sinclair now decides to take it.
Sinclair with the kick. Yes, making positive attempt to get there. It's cleared Murray. Ozzy. Sinclair. Brett. And its way through to Spencer. Sinclair and Brett offering support. Brevet cross. Reddy went for it. Ford got it clear.
That was a good break header from Ford. Reddy was flying at the far post. And with his extra height, you think he beat Big Ford to the ball. The Ford's up to his task well. It's a brave defensive header. Good ball, far goes. Ford gets there first. The referee felt challenge was late. A high-looping ball. Captain gets his eyes on it. The big centre-half, well, he made a good effort to get there with his extra height. Way sharper might have got there first.
Rufus Rebbit. Here's Sheeran.
What can Rangers do this? This is a dangerous area. First give a freak away. Meeting the Skahatai, silly challenge on me. Quite deliver almost in play come on. And try and punt the bar post. Jemson ready again in the box. This is a good opportunity.
Outside directed it to Ray Hopper. Was trying to issue instructions to Quaz and Sinclair.
Bit of nonsense in the box as well with Jemson ready. Just have a little bang pass getting involved as well.
There'll be a bumping and barging, and in the end, Smith clears free kick.
That's one part of Rangers game's really frustrated me here. When the chance to get in the box, the delivery's not been good enough. And already was screaming at half-time, give me a chance.
It is half-time, and Oxford the lead. And that's thanks to Beauchamp, who set up the first goal, and then after Rangers equalised, scored the second, the piece of finishing. It was Watford's inspiration run that set up Beauchamp for a quality cross that Jemson knocked home to put Oxford ahead in the 3rd minute. But Rangers equalised on ET, Gavin Peacock turning up at the far post to turn that one away. But Beauchamp restored the advantage with a lovely little swivel away from defender Perry, an immaculate finish. It's Oxford 2, Queen's Park Rangers 1. No changes in terms of substitutions anyway at half-time by either team. But surely Ray Harford will be looking for big changes in manner that his side approach the second half. I'll get it away.
Without a doubt, Rob, you know, the half-time team talk, surely something tighten up. Mark, you know, if you probably say let's see you defend. He must have been disgusted, especially in the airport arms. They could either put game beyond QPR. I think he'd be happy going forward. The midfield got a little harder for me. The back ready, and Yates must win more of the ball. They must pick and be more tighter. And obviously, Beauchamp is a big threat. He's not been named.
Here's Jemson. Here's Beauchamp in his first opportunity test against the break. Sinclair coming across the wide endurance for Perry. It's gone through Ready Aldridge, and that Beauchamp off again on another charge. He's round Ready, and Perry is checking back to concede the corner.
Once again, for the Perry situation, early on, Beauchamp get ball early. There's no near him. Just my man Mackham. Beauchamp again, he looks so lively. Full of tricks. Perez time getting closer.
Underneath it, this is Beauchamp. Just all Beauchamp wants, and Perry played it off him.
Jemson again, Lincoln well. Again, no one near him. Time to see Yes has got to get closer.
The second half is 2 minutes old already in the dugout. There's been much shaking of heads. Peacock. Everett outside him. Challenged by Vincent. Two former teammates. But Doncaster, Les Vincent, Rufus Rebbit.
A lot there than that line. That's the difference. Hawks are more snapping the tackle.
But again. Come off of it. And a sizable chunk of ground picked up as well by that attack by Matty.
Some softly at my ground as well for football and things. We think took QPR.
Rangers really on their travels have disappointed. They failed to keep a clean sheet away from home so far this season. Just 2 wins on the travels at Wren and Crewe. The 3-2 win at Crewe is the only time they've scored more than 2 in a league match this season.
Well, that surprised me because I think the players they've got, they're always going to continue the break, the pace and the sharpness of Spence and Sher. But the goal conceded doesn't surprise me either.
Well, Ray Harford, he took the job, said there was potential here that needed to be utilised. It was after 2.5 years turned into a premiership outfit. May have be some vision of targets. Foul by Yates, challenge right in the back of Jemson. Beam has gone, and what a marvellous finish for Joe Beam.
Well, they might be totally wrong. I honestly think Beauchamp tried to find Aldridge here. I'm not sure he meant this. But look at the challenge there. Great referee. He let this go. Where's he get floored? Watch this. I'm not sure if that was meant. Because Aldridge at the far post, if it was, it's an exquisite finish. Looks up, left foot, Well, maybe it was, but goodness me, once again, Rangers face, no good. Beauchamp looks up to the far post, there's a bobble there, and I think that was cross. If you're an Oxford fan and you enjoy Beauchamp, who cares less?
He'll tell you meant it. Oxford 3-1 ahead now, and a great man to play for the referee to allow that move to reach fruition. But Jemson, who's found the build-up back already, and that has earned him a caution. It's his sixth booking this season. The previous one was struck up, which means he's on 5 yellow cards and facing suspension. In Yates. Now 4.
Twin Rays needed a good start in the second half. Crikey, it really is uphill task now. Something up slow, started the bite again, and really you can't deny this. They're keener, sharper on the challenge. Range look as if, well, we're on a travel away from home, not doing so well, and they don't want to change it to me, not in performance. Full marks to Beauchamp.
Back pass by Free. Blitz. Peacock. Now Blitz under pressure for Aldridge. Sheeran. By Purse. Sheeran. Sheeran going to the stick and Rodgers needs something. And they need it quickly. Ready. Head out by Carl Ray, who may well have been victim of mistaken identity with a yellow card. Terry Hillbrook showed the card to him, but it was Steve Yates who actually pitted the fence with the challenge on Nigel Jemson.
Thinking, there's no doubt about it. I think Steve Yates at half-time, his manager would tell him to get closer and get a foot in, and he certainly catches the player. Just here, Jemson was down, great refereeing this. Look at Beauchamp getting in some pen again. And when it's through, this is a bobble, but look, just a bobble there. I swear he was trying to find Aldridge. But that 3-1, the old camp.
Beauchamp with his second goal of the match, but with that low cup for Red having some significance, I'm sure we'll find it'll be the pieces that appear on the video evidence.
Range needs some magic for Rob, don't they? 5 to minute from someone like Sinclair or Sheeran. They've got to get back in this match.
Smith. Here's Roberts.
He is quite credible with the size it got in the first inning. Some of the results over the past 3 weeks have been incredible. It's very tight down at the bottom.
6 points separating the bottom line going into this game, and the beating may well have helped close the gap now on the teams above them. Look at that for a return from him tonight. Jemson the gates again. Eddie. Spencer looking to release Sheeran.
That's type of service Sheeran thrives on. Tremendously quick. Spain a quick spot, but just over him.
Peacock.
He needs this game on. Peacock might be pushed forward. And maybe get off the front too. And the things that no joke from Sinclair might be the one that sacrificed, push Peacock further forward. The Ranger needs something and something quick.
Ray Hobbs pushed away down the charge of those for Albion to put through Norwich and a full pass solid. But the way the feature's going at the moment might be a hat-trick here against his new side. Smith, Jemson, Beauchamp, losing out to Sinclair. Gilchrist there though. This is Red. Spencer, Sheeran.
She's like them from there, but good play between Sheeran and Spencer there. Shakes his head, he knows it wasn't good enough. But get the back in, these two got to be closer. And thrives on her chance in the box. No good in the ball high in the air to him against 2 centre-halves.
Sheeran and Spencer went in the box. Sinclair was closest, Perry. This is Murray.
And Murray went a bit quietly off. He good engine and down youngster. So huge potential in the bump from Lyle. He's got to impose himself on the match.
Passing players a low on with no one there for him, and there was a challenge on him anyway by David Smith.
Once again, it's a dangerous situation for Oxford. The Rangers, first half, the balls in the box when they had the advantage situation. Ball wasn't good enough. Apart from that lovely ball from Wazzy first half. No one was aimed at Cal ready. Try and get in front of the defender.
Sinclair's free kick, caught ball out. This is Quasi. Tried a little bit of variation, but defence stood up, went to Quasi's shot.
That's good play from Oxford there. Sinclair's a danger man, QPR. 3 defenders round him. When Jim gets the ball, he's fixed with 1 pen.
Away to Murray. To clear it. Aldrich. Massive. Smith. Good block from Oxford. Revett is there. For Smith, and that's foul on Quasi. It's going to bring this book for not good player. 2 good tackles when we didn't have any yellow card the first half.
I'll tell you, it was that game full well, but really that was late. It wasn't nasty, it was late.
Second book of the season, although it's had the biggest one struck out. Sinclair winning throw of Mike Ward.
Again, double as there was. Beauchamp back, Elton Ford there. Great team play.
Sheeran. Cleared the beach. Aldridge on his own again. 2 Rangers defenders. Jemson to deal with it. Revett there for Roberts. Revett, who was selected for the starting lineup in the entire caretaker range of John Hollis. And well by Aldridge.
What by Aldridge. Works immensely hard tonight. He'll do a couple of goals as well as to boost his confidence.
4 so far this season for Martin Aldridge, 2 of them in the league. Sheeran, another player, need a goal. Peacock has got 1 in this game already. Murray, collected first, corner.
The pass read it well because it was a good overlap. Good vision from Peacock. Pass into his defender. Come on, we've gone back again. But what pass read this? Gets across quickly. A blocked cross, Murray.
Oh, now to go, and certainly with Prevail's year Rangers demonstrated very too well their powers recovery. And they do again. Of course, like perhaps cleared quite comfortably by Robertson. Murray. Going to set Peacock through. Not forward there. This is Beauchamp. Skillfully away from Quasi. Forced back by Yates. Jemson. Beauchamp. Because they're in the shot with no individual certainly raised their performances tonight for Oxford, bearing in mind their recent results. Yeah, see if scouts watching.
You fancy some Rangers first in the shot window as well under new manager.
As usual, City effect with Newman coming in.
I feel we just play a lot better than them, especially defensively and that midfield area.
Perry making room for him. All right. Murray, Spencer. Did it with massive over friendship also watching their Arsenal derby, West Ham, Crystal Palace, some of the first division to Middlesbrough, Manchester City, Nottingham Forest and Birmingham all have people present. Again, is an inevitable side effect when the club put players up sale. Trevor Francis and Mills watching. Sheeran, Spencer, and Quasi.
Made a good run, Nick Quasi, and Spencer almost found him. Just touched let him down. Still dangerous on the break, Rangers. The goal now would really set the game alight.
Is that a message for half? So Lichford comes wearing the SOS cards prior to the game. But, the SOS may well be on Rangers side at the end of this.
It is very experienced, he won't panic, but I'm sure they did leave the moment. Which give us he's soft all the way. The front one was off. Second one, well, it was a bit magic on beating him. And Ray knows that. He knows about defending. solid defending. He must be very unhappy. Still, he's first in charge. A long way to go.
Hardly enjoyable header at the moment. Here's Spencer.
Another blue ball from Jemson. Mike Gannon, seeing them to make a pull run, then stopped. He's looking for a back.
Another advantage played by the referee after the challenge by Sinclair or Beauchamp. As it was there the further action.
Jemson, I think you'll feel switching on the end of that. I thought maybe it was a friction offside. What did he make it on? Nice stops. The Spencer's heads down. Sharon get go me. That's what they've got to do, these two strikers. Play closer together. Try and feel each other. Get understanding. And the goals will come.
Spencer and Sheeran cost him £1.5 million. Much of the outlay of the Stuart Houston reign. Even back to the tune of £8 million for his departure last month. The front season for QPR Rangers, he's been manager of the month in September and out of work 2 months later.
I think many people felt start season QPR would be one of the sides who'd be up there right from the off.
By Messi and Sheeran.
He's got that take chance now, pushing more people forward.
Quasi. He's going for all. I'm confident enough to just stand and watch it.
It's a visionary man agreeing. Again, that was a long way out from Quasi. But with that slope, you run down the slope, which gives you added confidence to have crack from a long way out. If you hit it badly, it's not the trouble with people.
Rocks haven't beaten QPR Rangers in a league match 10 years. Ray Hout won the scores the last time they achieved a victory over a 2-0 win in September 1987. Brett. Murray. Peacock. Ready.
Checking well. The other shots behind ball. So go have your possession, but you're not getting behind it. All the Smith is working tremendously hard. The range with the cross in the seat should be better.
Oxford to make change. It's Nicky Danger who's going to come on. To the place of Martin Aldridge, who's worked really hard for the team. He's run himself into the ground, and Nicky Danger, who's been absent recently through injury, is coming off to take his place. Aldridge getting due reward for the crowd in terms of the applause as he leaves.
Yeah, he worked hard, tremendous run. I still feel Beauchamp at the fingers. That third goal.
Danger Golden winner at Queen's Park Rangers this March. On the gate home league defeats Rangers suffered last season. Really, it's a away fall that they need to pick up if there'll be a serious threat under Harvard. And no doubt over the coming weeks, the manager will be keen to make his mark. Harvard's home debut against Bradford, also live on Sky on Sunday week. And then a home tie against Middlesbrough in the FA Cup for Grand Football 2. Jemson retreating from offside positions is Bennett. Gilchrist with the shin. Just getting away.
Good reading, good strength again from Adam. But there's that again, and also the midfield winning the 50-50s. That's been different. When the one player up to reach has been better than the lead player range Sinclair.
Smith and Gray in the middle of midfield have been dogged. Peterham has provided the quality. Two flourishing finishes to the Oxford's 2-goal advantage. The two Queen's Park Rangers had in them come back. Still time on their side. And a goal of them now will start to let self-doubt creep in. Especially if Spencer can finish this one. And he is through! And the goalkeeper redeems himself. And how relieved he might be.
Yeah, he's just mistaken, really little Spencer. John know that he'd have the pace to go searching right into the box, spin into the box. And he's still a chance on the right foot. Gilchrist, no problem there, gives the ball back. Under a little bit of pressure from Sinclair. Spencer, had he gone straight on, he wanted to Gilchrist, but makes room. And a good stop from the keeper. That was Rangers' best chance in the second half. Ron Spencer, right foot, goes for power, rather to place. And the keeper gets away with it.
Spencer getting Bill Whitehead a very important moment there.
That would lock them back in. Putting both the Whiteheads legs. Very relieved and fortunate to get away with it.
Spencer, who really needs to be in consistent form to have a chance figuring Scotland's World Cup plans. He's found himself a mile line in recent times. Goal to try for it.
Normally dead from Madison. No range needed to go.
Brett here losing it to Matty, but recovering. Quite. Foul on there, Brett. Great.
So tell you what I was saying. Come on, take it 10 yards away. That was a good solid gallon there. I think these challenges now from Rangers are coming to get much closer to Oxford players, especially the centre halves. Again, a start of the second half, you cost them dear.
Well, Queen's Park Rangers won 3-2 here last season, and all goals were scored in the first half. More pressure now to come on the Rangers defence. Forward with the throw.
The Beauchamp gets it and opens the space, just comes run on his left foot.
Robson, looking for Jemson, who suddenly got in front of his man. Stole in front of Yates.
Look at 2 centre half Rangers. Really, they shouldn't be having to head on the box. This ball comes a long way. Again, well played Jemson, but Yates, a good look at that.
Brett. Murray. Perry.
Push out Sinclair, get wide. Trevor Sinclair getting frustrated. He's now coming over the place to look for the ball. Desperate to try and lift his side.
Because off on another charge. Peacock. Brevic here waiting in the box. He got there!
Makes tremendous contract. Really has done left with great contact from Kieran. And just not happened on him in the box. Good build up. Peacock was it wide. Brevic with a good early ball. Bang! Really might Kieran just needs a little bit of good fortune. He needs his lot to change.
Sheeran did score here at the Manor Ground last season, but on that day we're on the wrong end of a 4-1 scoreline and Stoke were defeated. Things certainly not going Rangers' way at the moment. And Beauchamp leaning too high on the agony here. Is on for that trick. Very Beauchamp, what a run! And blocked in the air by Murray. That really was worth a goal.
Wonderful stuff, isn't it? And again, he finds himself lots of space, but real fantastic positive running. This class, and he just runs out of space. A good challenge for Perry. But really, only one thing in mind. They want the match ball, and there's a great positive run. It's inside, big fella, and Perry comes to full back position to block him.
Taking the corner. He's got it from Bray. There's a hand there from Bruce Brett.
The home crowd thought there was Brett stays down. Maybe he was impeded. The referee decided in the corner. I think Pivot's hand touches us away for a corner. Up he goes. You clearly see the right arm up there. They are let off for Rangers.
Most considered a corner, but he could have considered a whole lot worse than Rufus Brevitt. I feel mighty relieved. Terry Hebron did spot the raised arm.
They felt with so many bodies they robbed. It was clear to me.
Massey's corner. But having to take it virtually off Gavin Peacock's head.
Every time a ball comes in, from either flank box, you always feel there's a possibility, a real chance of another goal.
Perry away from Beauchamp. Sinclair. Robinson. Sinclair with a throw. Played by Gilchrist. Beauchamp. Laid off the Bain to Jemson. This is Massey. Nick Bain. Jemson and Massey in the box. Bain wanted to go for it though.
Why not 3-1 up? You know, 6 fell strikers before go from a long way out. Really danger there, a bit ambitious, but why not? 3-1 up. What was in it there? It was again got a bit of spins. It was 5 Rangers players back. Again too awkward, and somehow they found another yellow shot. With freedom again, another 5 yards open space. Just for what? Not where the runners are. Threats coming from.
Had a more press from the back pass. Smith. Jemson. Fish again. A great ripple of excitement around the anagram every time this man's on the ball. Hardly tries it.
The time in a position with some game sailor on this time. With a ton like Perry. To be fair to him, he did lock the jump. He was just about to knock it in for a hat-trick, but that's in tilting run. Let's see Rangers defend this one.
Beauchamp waiting at the edge just in case they can't. Gordon Bulkers have gone in the area. And has been taken short. This is Massey. Gilchrist to come a long way up, but he's found forward. Turn, showing us his back. Gilchrist, cleared by Reddy. Gilchrist again. Force back to Smith. Jemson here, cleared by Reddy. Out to Puss. It's Quasi who has to sort out ultimately. Murray. No counter-attack from Rangers. Gilchrist make all of that.
Team on out for Rangers now. Really need a quick plan to beat them an Oxford ball.
13 minutes to go. Necessarily discount the possibility of Rangers getting two, but to win it now would be tall order. Late stage, Rangers pondering substitutions.
Is it too late? 12 minutes. Seems a strange thing in football, but just for maybe the chances on Oxford for me if Curry deserve this.
Away goes Jemson one more. Touch on it for Nick Baines. Peacock. Spencer. Perry. Coming short. The referee intended for Perry, and now the double substitution will take place. It's quite Rangers, but is it going to bring a change in their fortunes in the final 11 minutes of this match? On come Maddox and Brazier, and Perry and Revitt are the two players coming on, the two fullbacks. Danny Maddox, regular under Stuart Houghton, and played one previous game since he departed. And on comes Matthew Brazier as well, who was sent off against Norwich, actually suspended for the Bradford game. Given an outing now for the final 10 minutes or so of this encounter. They may well be throwing caution to win. Maddox gone on with the express instruction to take a few risks.
That means the ball's way well. In wide positions, you use Maddox right in the box and uses his aerial ability. But fancy really beat him to take 1 or 2 knocks. He's remained 10 minutes or so.
The changes come through left. Jemson. Robinson. This is Massey. Gilchrist. Every pass now being shared by a crowd who mood has changed considerably since the start of the game. It was very negative there before the match, but the atmosphere has been completely transformed.
I must admit, I like 5 on the score. I really thought Rangers under the new manager pull off something tonight. But also, good whole effort. Worked hard, great enthusiasm, and well disciplined. They deserved it. Rangers back to the rumble. Just feel like we can't allow teams to put balls in the box. There's so much freedom, no pressure on them. It's bound to tell. And really, the movement of also the Jemson Aldry early on has caused them so many problems of always in the box. It's not just centre half, so midfield have got to work hard, close people down, or stop these balls coming in the box. They're flying. And up front, Sharkoff, they've improved tremendously tonight, but Sheeran and Sense is a bad door.
Do have Clint Gavin on his way back from injury to challenge them.
A bit of fine-tuning, they even have the range fans hope he's man to.
Well, a reminder of the football action coming up this weekend, the Nationwide League. A big match of holiday, Wolves against Nottingham Forest, Sunday at noon on Sky Sports 2. And coming up on Friday week, at December 19th, Prince Nassim Hamid goes to New York, defends world title against Ken Kelly. It's a special pay-per-view event on Sky Box Office. And for more information, you can call 0990 800 888. That's 0990 800 888. Just under 8 minutes to go here. It's the Rangers revival. Sinclair. First got the touch, Whitehead saves the corner.
Very excited now. One do from centre there. Again opted this up and back there. Sinclair trying to get in the actors with the cross. The full backs really have, I think, worked hard. Bill Chris and smashing game too. He's not happy with it. Phil Angel tugging away, having a go at the referee. Beauchamp. It's not his name, I'm afraid.
That's the June element of the crowd to play now. Here's Maddox. Ray. Steve Yates. Maddox. This is Quasi. He really has been able to bring his influence to bear so far. Attack Razor well there. Robinson hold up Brady's progress.
Big defending in the end for Robinson. It's a big pass in that Oxford seat. Dennis must be very, very proud. All the problem, trouble. His team tonight really got out and expressed themselves. I'm proud of this result.
Torn between two stools really, Des Smith. He is very much man on the training ground, but he's also a man in the bedroom. He is one of the directors. Now, winding shot since the departure of Shane of Herb. A bit of thing recently that because of the magnitude their task it in taking this team away from his priority, which is tea. Recently in the build to the victory over the Vale, actually able to spend very little time preparing with the players. Well, they actually won that game. I'm pleased for another victory here now, it seems. Easier. Sinclair. Murray. Spencer.
Spencer turns along the right way. Peacock was way, one was right. Just one that's Peacock's best position out now. Stolen beautifully for Rangers goal in the first half. I think sometimes the front two is a wee bit. I think really they give Cross Gill more to think about tonight.
Peacock is the leading goal scorer in Rangers ranks.
Well, the Rangers got a lot of help there. They're really having to work the ball to feet all the time, and they're so resilient, so organised, get behind the ball and restrict from the base.
Be a worrying run if it's extended to 1 in 9 as it looked like being at the moment for Rangers. Opted one more. Is there still time left for Joe Beauchamp to his hat-trick? First coming for the corner.
Just on their watching scouts, the first with Sky tonight. He's done too much wrong.
Gilchrist. Robinson.
What's hard enough for Jemson in that opening goal in the opening few minutes. Set his side on the way to today.
And then 3 minutes to go. Surprise me. Your man of the match.
It hasn't looked at now Jemson. It's not him. It's like a beach, hasn't it? Superb. Every time he's got the ball, has given it away. A constant threat. Really, first goal was superb. If he meant second, that was even better. But I got a feeling that maybe the little ball will deceive the keeper. His first goal was class.
I'm sure we'll come out again, whether he meant or not. Or at least he's heard of it.
As we see.
Here he goes in with a free kick in toward danger. As they were killing it, the shot deflected over Nigel Jemson.
There's a smashing fish from Jemson, and Steve Yates done well to get in the way. It really raises itself off the ground well. The ball goes to the far post, bang, it's goal bound. Good defending for Yates. Interest in the end of the season. It's the end match. Joey Beauchamp about that second there on his side foot. And that one got the actual thing.
Sinclair under pressure for Gray. As they pulled out rapidly, and there were plenty of yellow shirts drift back. It's the full-blooded, hard-working display from Oxford. He's raised more questions and given answers about Queen's Park Rangers' coming campaign.
Rangers have certainly got the ability. They've got talent out there. This is Ray Hafford training grounds, got all what to do defensively. A very good job.
Away goes Danger. Jemson up in the port is right. 3 Rangers defenders back. Quali in the end, who concedes the corner.
That'll do Oxford. They want this taken away, and Danger a good positive run again.
And An opportunity to stall things a little further now with an Oxford substitution, and Stoffrey come back into the game after layoff, replace Les Vincent, who missed the last 9 games with a groin injury, coming on for what remains.
There's Robinson, what hard again. He's played his part tonight.
Just coming for the short call from Matty if he wishes to provide. Goes instead to the near post.
Again, restricted run up Rob the wall. It's very difficult to get the ball from post on that from the side of the park.
Gilchrist. Jemson. Now the match, Joey. Gilchrist. Beauchamp space on left forward for it. And Vincent in the direction of Jemson. Well, they're just happy now to kick the ball, run clock down, and then take Rich Hickings the 3-point that will lift them out of the top 3 in the table to 17. A vital psychological advantage ahead of the weekend games. But what must Rehaft be thinking? His first game in charge looks like ending in disappointment, and a lot of things to sort out on training ground. The second job after his brother, he's taken as outsider. His 3 previous 4 job managers all came after him promoted from in. He'll have to make some tough decisions over the coming weeks.
Defensive records through some half to prep for it. Really behind the world. It's not just down to him tonight. Really naivety, ball watching, not aware of where the threat's coming from. Also, midfield not been strong good enough for me. It's a talented forward in field QPR as well.
And a vital win, box is confirmed by the final whistle, and the negative air prior to the game around them is dispersed while Ray Harvard ponders on the questions raised by his first game in charge. Yuri Beauchamp it was who's the architect of his side's downfall, providing the first goal, Jemson, and then delighting the crowd with his 2 goals. The second one, a beautiful finish, whether he intended it or not. At 1-1, it was Beauchamp who took control, restored Oxford's lead, that clinical finish, having taken the ball inside Mark Perry. No celebration, nothing compared to those after this cracking finish. Another brilliant driving run and a superb ball lofted over Tony Roberts. A great night for man of the match, Beauchamp, a great night for Oxford. They beat Queen's Park Raiders 3-1.
And another sparkling live performance by Oxford. Plenty of work ahead for Rehaft and QPR. Solid Cup tonight at 10 over on Sky Sports 1. It's the Sports Centre with a wrap of all day's news and weekend football previews. Here it's Trans World Sport, and over on Sky Sports 3, it's wrestling action in WWF Raw. After the break, we'll look back at the key moments in what was a pretty fat win for Oxford. They're up to 17. Reaction on the dressing rooms as well. That's a couple of minutes. And here are the match facts to prove that. 2-1, 12 attempts at goal as opposed to QPR's 6. 6 of them on target for Oxford. QPR had 1 or 2 more chances in the second half, but they couldn't take advantage of those. And Oxford had a lot of corners in the second half as well. Only 2 bookings. David Smith for the home side and C. Gates of Queen's Park Rangers shown yellow. As far as the action areas are concerned, well, in the first half it was very much Oxford to the fore. In the second half there was rather more action in the middle third. Oxford still had the better of things, and they had 54% of the ball as well. Note about the man of the match, the 2-goal hero Joe Beauchamp, and he now talking with Alan Bentley.
Joey, we're getting a bit stick here, but 2 goals in the last 2 goals tonight. You're on camera, Joey.
Yeah, it's been a good performance, not just me, from the lads. Great battle. It's been a bit of a hectic week. There's a lot of pressure on us, particularly win tonight. We've done good points.
Now, the first goal, I saw you at the training ground the other day. You weren't getting too many with right foot.
No, I never did. It's just sanding. Yeah, it's good to get one right.
What about the second one? I think we can show it to you now. The question is, did this one bowl? Did you mean it?
Yeah, I meant it, of course, just to keep it offline. No, I think it must have got bobble. Oh. Yeah, I tried a cold out, but I missed slightly.
No, of course, I mean, there's bound to be speculation about your future again. Would you be happy to go to a big club?
We'll see who comes in and if anyone comes in, but as far as I'm here, so just take it as it comes.
Yeah, the crucial question is, would you have how this time?
Might.
All depends.
Yeah.
Well, you've won our nationwide man of the match again. The second time in here, the second man of the match